Do you know how many international students come to Canada every year? Do you know how they get into the university? The total number of international students in all education levels in Canada is 807,750 study permit holders, including higher education. However, 373,599 international students are enrolled only in tertiary education in Canada. India has the most study permit holders in 2023 in Canada. In Canada, there are many ways to advance to undergraduate studies. In addition to the most traditional Canadian high school, there are also many ways to advance to undergraduate studies through bridge courses. For example, many international institutions in Toronto offer pathway courses, such as Toronto Metropolitan University PATH program. TMU Pathway Program is a direct route for high school students and graduates to TMU, one of the top universities in Canada. With the arrangement of accelerated course, students are offered to direct, time-saving, and cost-efficient option to enroll the TMU. Many international students experience both language and financial difficulties after arriving in Canada. The high cost of living in Toronto and unfamiliar language environment make any international students feel stressed.
It's really hard to stay in Canada or to stay here because the main problem is like the language problem. So the language differences is one of the basic problem that we international students face. So like I'm in the level 2, and as my field, my program is journalism. So like for this, English is really important to know because accent in English both matters. And so like being an international student, it's really hard for me to get the points, the basic points of studies, or it's also hard for me to understand the lecture properly. So like for the new international students that are coming to Canada, so I would just suggest them to focus on English, to focus Canadian accent, and then because here they have to study harder as compared to the native and the local students. So my suggestion for them is to focus on the language.